let's get into doing some restorations on vintage tobacco pipes. Oh, well, I took the bit out. Camera ain't the greatest, but it's not focusing on it. It's focusing on me. So let's put my hand behind it. See if it'll focus in on that. But it is not the shiniest. What I have done, so I cleaned it up. I did a bleach, and you can see it still needs a little cleaning around the mouth bit. But I'm going to keep polishing at this. I like to get it up to a real, almost a mirror shine. At this point, what I've gotten to, what I did, is rubbing compound. Takes out scratches. So I got it to this point. What I need to do is I need to sand even more and get it down. Need to get some fine sandpaper, those little square pads. It'll be perfect. And so that's where we're at with that as of right now. And also the filter type deal. I am, as you can see, the one side I've scraped. I'm working on it right now, but you can take a knife and just scrape that resin, tar, crap, all that crap off of it. And I'm going to do even a deeper clean on that. Get that end, the very point of it. You can see the tar that's in it. But I'm going to get that all cleaned up. Okay, what I've done so far, so I got this deep cleaned. As you can see, I don't even know what they call that, spigot. No, it's clean. You can't run a freaking pipe cleaner through. I ran one down through this way as far as I could, and but like I said, I did a deep clean in it in bleach, and then I did some polishing on it, and that is it's not as high gloss as I want it, but that I can do at any time in the future. But what I am going to do next is going to start cleaning the bowl. There is a very light coating of cake inside. You probably cannot see it with this stupid camera. Okay, I'm trying to get the best shot of inside the bowl. You can see that there's very little cake left. I scraped this a little bit more. It still needs some work, but I'm going to keep at that, and then we're going to do I'm going to ream out the stem and give it a good cleaning. I still need to do the top of the bowl. So it's very light. In the top of the bowl, I'm just going to give that a good cleaning. I'm not going to do any kind of sanding. And then we're going to clean out the stem, get this thing into working condition, and then I'll see what happens. I may have to do a deep clean on it, which I am waiting on a reamer to come in. I got another kit coming in. That should be here by this weekend. And I can ream this out and clean and get it real clean. And then we'll wax and buff the bowl. Excuse me. But so where I want to go next is I'm going to take my pocket knife My granddad did it. Everybody else can do it. You just got to be careful. You can get the cake out, and with just a pocket knife, you just take it and slowly scrape it around, nice and easily. Don't get too carried away with the inside of the bowl, because you want to leave some carbon buildup on there. Because if you take it directly back down the wood, you got to recondition the pipe. And that carbon is what helps keep it from burning through. It's like a protective layer, which that is working pretty good on this one. And now with the top of the bowl, I've done a little cleaning on it. It's not the greatest, but what you want to do is you can just dampen a rag and take it and just use your thumb around the bowl, edge of the bowl, and clean and scrub until you get the top where the black, the tar staining and that is off of it. If you have pipe burn, somebody uses a lighter or match or whatever and burns the edge of the bowl, I would suggest taking some sandpaper and try to sand that out if you want it to be perfect. But if you're just making a smoker, something that you throw in your freaking pocket and take along with you, you ain't out there to impress anybody. You're out there to enjoy your pipe. So who cares, right? Okay, so now then I got the top of the bowl fairly clean. You can see some of the grains come through there. We're going to clean the rest of this thing. You can see how dull it is, and it just looks like it's going to have some great grains in there. So what I am going to I'm going to try it in a spot where you really can't see it. And where would that be? On the bottom. So I'm going to take just a little bit of rubbing compound, and I'm just going to find a dull spot where I think, and I'm just going to do a small little area. So let's rub a bit in there. We'll get some clean spot and see what it kind of looks like, if it's going to work or not. It don't look too bad, but you really can't see in this camera because this camera sucks. Let's try some wax. See what. Usually you would buff this. You would buff it with a wax on a buffer, but we're going to try it with some just by hand. Not much either. I had a thing of Mother's carnauba wax out in the garage that has gone. It's separated. So all it did is separate the oils. And what I'm doing is I'm caking it on. See, I'm just making it to where I can work it. And I'll show you the wax once I get done here. And I need another terry cloth. That's what I'm using, terry cloth. And they say, you know, it's best to wax your pipes. Keep them clean, yeah, because you're keeping the moisture in the wood. If you let them dry out, you can develop cracking, all kinds of. I might try another type of wax I don't have no other type of wax, but it sure did bring the shine out. The more I wax, the more you wax it, just like a car. The more you wax it, the shinier it gets. But there, this thing has a real nice grain to it, pretty tight grains. So, and the wax, all it is, I just dumped it out of the jar, threw it in this, but you can see the carnauba wax, and the oils are in there a little bit too, but I need to get a lid for that so I can use it. But I wouldn't use furniture wax. A carnauba, they say, is the best. And then if you're certain pipes, if they're already dried out, try some olive oil. Rub olive oil into the pipe and see how well that works. So now that we got her cleaned up, she's been reamed out, cleaned out. The cake's been taken off. I still may try to clean the top of it, but like I said, I mean, this been cleaned up, pipe cleaned, bleached. So we'll slip her together, and you don't want to tighten it too tight. And let's pack her up and see how she does. Okay, I went and got my tobacco I like the best. This is a very cherry Cavendish. I don't know if you can see through the glare, possibly not, but the different colors of flake tobacco. This is a kind of a mix of between a ribbon and a small cut. But oh, it smells so good. But it's very sweet tobacco. It's not sweet, but it smells sweet. But we're gonna pack up a bowl and go at it. I always put just a little bit in the bottom, gravity drop it in loose, then I pack it to about halfway up the bowl, and then repeat till you get to the very top. I need a bigger jar. This jar just ain't big enough for my fat fingers to reach into. If your bowl gets too hot, you're smoking it too fast, or your tobacco is burning too hot, you need to let it cool, take a break, set her down. Don't be puffing like a freight train. Okay, and after you pack her, take a couple prime puffs on it. It should feel like you're sucking on a thin milkshake. Got some resistance, but and then if you got to suck real hard, like it's a freaking Wendy's Frosty, you got packed way too freaking tight. Time to pop it, the tobacco back out of the bowl and repack. But in the first initial light, as you call your burn in, or your char light, whenever you light tobacco, the warmth and all that from the makes it expand, so it loosens up, and then it won't burn. It goes out quickly. So after your first char, you may have to do your second light, which you may have to do it again after that. Depends on the humidity and the moisture factor of the tobacco. Ooh, that is nice flavor. And also, I'm going to do a slight repack. You can do a repack all the way, you know, you may have to do a pack, tamp 2-3 times through the smoke. That tastes good. But yeah, I like the shape of it. Holds nice in the mouth. The thing about this tobacco, it burns nice. It doesn't burn hot, and you can just tend to your pipe, and if you start to get to the point where it's going to start going out, you can do the breathe method through the nose. Look into that. But she's starting to go out. Just puff air through it. That brings her back. You're feeding the ember. Just blow into the pipe, feeding the ember a little bit, then draw in. Start to go out again. Brought her back. Now you gotta watch doing that because your bowl will heat up fast. Okay, well, I am gonna make another video here in the future. Anybody that is interested into trying smoking, I will recondition one of these pipes for you, and I'm going to have another drawing. I'll give it away. Maybe we'll just recondition. I got freaking 9 well, I got 3 right now that I like smoking. I gotta make one. Bring her back. So I don't have to do a relight. But I'm making ones that I can just take and throw in my pocket. Now, I don't really care. Well, these are, like I said, I got 9 or 10 of them for like $30, plus a stand and a humidor. You can find the deals. I could probably got it cheaper, but I just want something I could throw in my pack and I can just take on out in the woods. If it breaks or I lose it or whatever, oh well, hey, but I do have, excuse me, but I do have some pipes that are in here that are non-name brand, cheapos. Those are the ones you want to throw as a pocket pipe. Your name brands like these, K Woodies, Brewsters, there's a bunch of them. Stevenson. Yeah, you don't want to lose now. You want to smoke down there. Nice smoking pipe. Yep, I like this pipe. Okay, that's it. If you like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, not the finger. Click that subscribe button. It's right there. Mash the bell notification. That can let you know when I drop a new video. Leave a comment. Go ahead and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I like to reply to as many comments as I can. Check out my merch store. The link's down below. There's all kinds of goodies. I got cups. I even got socks. Check them out. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And we will talk to you on the next one. Bye.